Hello friends, welcome to my channel, a channel for learning simple coding. If you find this video to be helpful, please like, share and subscribe my channel. In this video, we are going to design a login and registration screen in React Native CLI. Later on, I will use the same application for React navigation also. So here I have a login screen and you see on the top we have a login. So I will use the same screen for login also and for registration. So how we modify this, a single screen into login and registration, that we are going to see in this video, and then we will use navigation also in next videos. So here I just create here the style. So I say container and here I say justify content to the center and I say here alignment content to the center. Save this and we enable the flex also here and we put this style at the top of the screen. Save this. You see we are on the center of the screen. Now I set some property for heading. So I say here style equal to styles dot I say header. So I create here header and I say here text alignment to the center. Save this and I say text vertical alignment center. So I have to remove this first of all because it's creating a problem here, all the settings. So now we have login at the center and I need to remove this. Now I set some font size to this. Font size I say 30. I say font weight to bold. Save this. You see we have this one. So I say color of this should be green. Save this. So green color we have. Now header is done, container is done. Now I need to add text field also. So here I say text input and in this text input I provide styles. So I say style equal to styles dot input. So we have to design this input and I need to set some variables also. So first of all I say value, I say username, and then I say on change text, and here I need to call function that will update. So I say set username and I will change to new value. New value will come from here. So this is one text box and here I say placeholder. I say the placeholder is, we can say enter username and we can say placeholder color also. That color is I say green. Save this and you see we have some error. So username is not available. So I create username also. I say const username set username and I say use state from the React like this. Save this. One more I need, I say here password I say set password like this. Then I just copy this and paste once again and I say here enter password. Here I say enter username. Save this and here I say set password and here at the value I say password. Save this. Now I design the layout for this. So I say for design layout I say input object and I say border width equal to 2 and border color equal to green. Save this and you see that we have these text box. Then in input I say padding I say 10 pixel. Save this. You see, and I say font size also, font size equal to 20. Font weight also bold. Save this. you see, and this color I can send to pink. Save this. Border color should be green, but the placeholder color we can set to some other color. I can say red color. Here also I can say red color. Save this like that way. Now we can say margin also. So I say margin should be 5 pixel. You see, we have margin also, and I can say border radius also to 5 pixel. Border radius is not okay, we have to put comma also. So you see, border radius, we have just mold the corner of the text field. So this way we have text, and in header page I can say margin from the bottom is 10 pixel. Save this, and I have to set comma also. You see, we have space. Now I need to set a button also. So for button I take separate view. Here I say view. Inside this I take okay, I just cut this because we have to take separate view inside the container. So here I say view. Inside this view I will take button. So for setting a button I say here style equal to styles dot I say button container, and here I say button, and I say title of the button is login. The color of the button is green, and on press I will set some function here. So I close it. We copy this, and here I say register. You see, and on press here, so I say here handle login, and I say handle register like this, and I create these function. On top of this I say const handle login equal to arrow function. Same I say const handle register equal to arrow function. Save this. You see, we have button now, but we have to set button container. So I set here to the button container. So I say button container, and like this way, and here I say flex direction to row because I want to set it row wise. Save this. You see, we have row wise. Then I say justify content to center. Save this. Then I say justify container, and I say margin. I can set margin to 10 pixel. So for that I need comma also. You see, margin we have. Now I need to set individual button property. For that I need to put all the button inside a separate view like this way. So one button, cut here, paste here, then second button also I say view, and inside this cut it, paste here, save this, and now I set the style for button. I say style equal to styles dot button. Same I copy for this also like that way. Now I set this to button. I say button property of object. Here I say the button width should be 100 pixel. Save this. You see, size is okay. Then I say height of this should be 40 pixel. So height cannot be changed because button's height we can't change. So I say padding. I try to set to 10. So it is not working. So I set to 150 size. You see, it is working now. Login and register button setting is also working. So done. Now when I click on login, so we have a login here, but if I click on register button, then we should have the register title here in place of login. For that, what I do, I say here that I create a constant variable. I say heading or set heading. I say use state, and here I say login. Login is here. Then in place of this text login, I display here heading like this. Save this. So right now we have login. So whenever I click on register button, then I change it to, so I say if I say heading equal to login, then I say set heading to register. You see, save this, and I click on this. You see, register has been changed. So when I click on register, then it should be click on this. So I say else set heading to login. You see, if it is set on login, it will register, otherwise it will set to login. Click here, you see, otherwise we set to login here, and if it is login, I click, it's set to register, and if I click on login button, it should be changed to login. So I just set on a top, but I will disable this button also. This login button I will disable when I will click on register. So for that, what I do, I say const disable login set disable login equal to use state, and I say true here. First of all, save this. So disable login. So first of all I say false, and now I say to the login button, I go to login button here. I am on login button. So here I have a property called disabled, and here I say this disabled to login button, and when I click on this and it is changed to this, I say set disabled to true. Okay, or otherwise I will change to false. Save this. Now I click on register button, and you see login is disabled. So once again I click on register and it's changed to login, and I come back the login button. So like this way I made the setting here. Now in next video, what I will do, I will make this as a home screen, and I will use React navigation also. So I will click on login, it will go to next login. I click on register, so I can add more user also here. So whenever I will add user, so those user can go to my application, and if I click on login, it will search the username and user password in the list. If it is available, then go to next screen, otherwise it will display some error or some notification. So that type of things we will do in next videos by using React navigation in React Native CLI. I think you understand how to design such kind of layout here in React Native CLI. If you understand, please do subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.